here's the thing, and this is why I've been trying to ask people. You're aware of this.
Yeah.
Most of the people that I'm talking to,
People don't care.
they care.
No, not the Democrats.
They're aware of it. What drove Trump to where he is,
Oh, yeah.
and Sanders on his part, where he got
People are fed up with the establishment.
I'm looking at the anger that would happen if indeed she blatantly steals this again. I mean, wouldn't that get us to a revolutionary state? Wouldn't that kind of like push us over the edge?
I would hope so. But I think there's a lot of idiots that, you know what though? I mean, I have a lot of liberal friends. Bring all that stuff up, you know what they say, instead of discussing it or saying, I think it's wrong, all they say is, well, you vote who you want to vote for, I'll vote for who I want to vote for. So they don't discuss it. They don't care. They don't care. They know she's crooked. They know she's dirty. They all know, but they don't care. They just, Trump is racist, which I don't think.
Yeah.
You know, well, you want to spread borders? Oh, God, racist.
Yeah, right.
You know, he's exactly what people are fed up. That's why my dad and I were talking about it. He loves Trump, but, you know, the thing is, look at who he beat. He beat like 16 major politicians.
And bitch slap the Pope.
Yeah. He did that, career politician, so, you know, he's got, and I think, you know, my wife's like, you know what, this is what's killing us, right?
Okay, I'm sorry, brother.
But this is what's killing us, because, you know what, everybody else, whatever, but look at where we're at as a country, as a nation, man.
Well, thank you for falling into my traps at this matter. I mean, see, my work, of course, is what I live for.
Yeah.
Because we need people to get talking. We need people to do that. If anything right now is driving it, it's the social networks, right? Because nobody believes these guys anymore. I asked the guy, I YouTube this, right? This is good. This is the headline. It's a guy 40 years with the Times-Picayune. 40 years Times-Picayune newspaper here, right? This is the question I asked. Does anybody even believe anything they read in the news anymore? This was the answer that I got from 40-year veteran in the news, right? The Clinton people believe it. Right? So, the anger that's here, the anger that drove Trump to where he is, and Sanders again under his part, that he sold out and stabbed his people on the back of the lowest people I can find on the planet. When you talk about, you know, deadheads, are former Bernie bots who are now supporting Clinton. That's like,
I know.
What the hell?
And it's so right in your face.
It's like me coming up and, you know, slapping you and saying, give me your money, then give me your address, because I'm going to come over to your house, I'm going to go ahead and steal you from you next week, too. And you'll go, okay. I mean, it's like, why would you reward the person that stole your vote? I mean, it just, so I...
A lot of them are angry.
I'm running into this to say, if you run into the people you can't understand, they turn off. Vote for anyway. Will the social engineers or the social networks overcome the social engineers?
Yeah.
What do you do back there in the... See?
Because we see it. We know it.
Well, I'm a magnet for police, military.
I know.
But then when we lost
We all think like this, but you know the brass, you know, the police departments,
It's fine.
they're the biggest puppets in the world. That's what we do.
So the glass ceiling is there.
It has a silver sword.
Yeah, all the white shirts are the ones that have already, you gotta, yeah.
I can hear it.
What do you think's gonna happen when the orders come down?
Revolution, man. I know a lot of people, they'll put down the badge before they, you know, start arresting people. You know, they believe in God, it's ridiculous.
Percentage-wise, what would you say of the forces awake that you agree with? That are awake and aware, who won't go along with the illegal orders?
Yeah,
80 to 90?
Oh, yeah.
God
It's
bless you.
I would say more. Yeah.
Wow, that's terrific. That is terrific. So that's how you guys met?
Oh, no.
high school.
Man, this is kids?
Yeah, we have a 20-year-old in the Navy.
And you've been in the force how long?
13 years.
About 13.
Why not?
You've seen some change.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely a lot of change.
The Strong Cities Initiative. Familiar with that?
Yeah.
They hitting you up with that, or they trying to? This is beautiful to see that you're so awake.
Oh, yeah. Most cops.
Yeah, well, that's
Because,
what I'm finding out.
and a lot of people, and they think, I'll say this stuff, but I think, and this is what I tell my brother too, because he's into the whole, he's more conspiracy theories more than I believe the government does all that crazy stuff. But when you see federal and local, totally different. Especially the sheriffs, you know how it is. Sheriffs are always fighting the feds. But when you get to the local, it's a lot different. But people lump everybody, and that's what they want. Look at what Obama, he's turning everybody against us, making us look racist.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
Oldest trick in the book,
Oh, yeah.
right?
But yeah, no, I would say 80-90% of your beacons, totally conservative, or for example, people that deserve it's
When I first started doing this 40 years ago, first people to come up, they put the police in and say, hey, check it out, what you're doing, like, what, he's out there. And I, of course, but they know also that I'm afraid that this will get arrested. I actually did have to, there was I have to go to court up to 27th for a summons for simple assault.
just like,
This is so bogus, but I'm gonna melt it.
you brushed up against somebody?
There was a father and college-age daughter from Boston, and we got to talking about the Boston bombings. And I said, "Can I show you some news reports on that? That might shock you, but you may not have seen."
Oh, I feel bad. They stopped.
So he started showing him some news reports on the Boston bombing, and he started, "Oh, they're not real, they're fake." And you're un-American. You're showing that. I go, "Well, I'm just saying. What are you talking about? You ought to be saying we got this shout." Apparently, I must have rattled his daughter's safe space.
Yeah,
They called the police out. The police they're coming back and forth, After about 20 minutes, they go ahead and give me a summons for simple assault.
Where's this?
Well, that's it. And here's the kicker. I had the cameras on for probably 90% of the time. I filmed all the thing.
What do they say?
Well, I don't know. I guess we're going to go find out when I go to court. But I'm going to go just, put my whole Uncle Sam outfit on, make sure the press is right, is there, and walk in with the evidence that freaked them out. Say, this is what turned this guy into, a Hulk.
Oh, you've seen the way they do it. Stop assaulting me. Stop hitting me. They're pushing you out the door.
Yeah, but there's no evidence of that.
No, but what I'm saying, they do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, these were...
Yeah.
This was a true tilt factor where it was a man who truly, I pulled the rug out from underneath the reality of his life. You know how that can be sometimes when, I'm sorry to inform you, but your husband is a pedophile, What? So it was like kind of a thing where I pulled the reality out, and he didn't handle it.
And then his daughter.
Yeah, and
you're going to steer her the right way.
And I'll admit that probably one of the reasons I ended up being a police officer, I have the luxury of being able to blow my top out here, without, you can't. So, but I totally, to me, I sometimes, the hell, I'm old, what are you going to do? I'm not going to say him outfit, but who's going to mess with someone in an same outfit, right?
You know what gets me happy is Trump's even pissing off the rhinos, man.
Yeah.
That's what
I have to laugh when I see it. Yesterday, 50 Republicans voting for Clinton.
Yeah.
I'm going,
idiots.
Now we know who to arrest. These are the traitors, folks, right here. I mean, they don't understand when you have a 6% approval rating. I mean, you wouldn't walk into a restaurant with a 6% gluten free.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know what I spoke to yesterday? What a Sheriff Aparo's deputy.
Oh, no way.
Yes!
Nice.
I know!
That
I was a real hype for it. I say I love being out here because when the police, you guys have forgotten more than most of the people, you know? So, most of
We
you former
believe in it,
military.
bro. That's what we do. So we gotta take off. So.
All right,
Nice to meet you.
here, go to my, let me give you some get out of jail free cards from Hillary Clinton. Yeah, pass them right. Give me enough to give to the, when you get back home, you want to give them to you, the whole force.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yeah, you got my website on the back too, so you can go ahead.
Appreciate it. All right, Michael. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, guys.
All right, thank you.
All right.